friends, today we are going to talk about the traditional art of Kutch called as Rogan Art. You can see mostly geometric patterns are used and also floral patterns are mostly used in this art. About 300 years ago, the people from Khatri community in the Kutch district in Gujarat used to design and paint costumes for the local animal herders and the farmers. This cloth painting was called Rogan Art. Rogan, which means oil based, is a form of painting on fabric using thick bright colored paint made with castor seed oil. This kit has 2 bottles of child safe fabric paints. Then it has border patterns, Rogan Art border patterns to be colored or painted, and we are going to have the mirror image of this border pattern onto a plain fabric. There is a fabric given in the kit. I'm just going to squeeze this nozzle, the paint bottles on the pattern, on the given pattern. You'll know shortly why this is being done. I'm just going to give you a small tip. When you want to make straight lines, when you want to pull lines for a design, or even when you're holding a brush, instead of moving the brush or the nozzle, make sure that you move your wrist completely. That gives you a control. So, or you can hold your wrist, give it a support and move. So you can see I'm not just moving the nozzle, I'm moving my whole hand. The whole wrist has to move. That gives you a control. Let me go ahead and finish this pattern, and then let's see how to have this image on the plain fabric. So friends, you can see I have completed this pattern using the 2 colors, and now I'm going to use the technique of Rogan Art to print this pattern on a plain fabric. This is the technique of Rogan Art, but it is made simpler for you to understand what Rogan Art is about. So before this paint dries, I'm going to make this border. I want this print on the border of this napkin. I'm just going to go ahead. So friends, Rogan, which means oil based, is a form of painting on fabric using thick bright colored paints made with castor seed oil. Castor seed oil becomes very thick when it is cooked for more than 12 hours and cast into cold water. A small amount of it is mixed with natural pigments onto the palm, this side of the palm of the artist, and it's mixed well with a rod or a stylus. Now that paint from the palm is stretched into a thin wire and is carefully twisted on the fabric to make different motifs. The important thing is that the stylus does not touch the fabric. Once the design is painted, like we painted on this particular card, it is pressed on the other side of a plain fabric to make a mirror image. That is what Rogan Art is about. Let's just open this slowly and see how our fabric has been painted. Wow. In this way, complete the borders of this napkin which has been given in the kit. And don't worry if some of the prints have not come well. I'm going to add a link in this video, more information about Rogan Art, and you can see how the Rogan artists are working and how many, just few handful of them are remaining in the Kutch region. Let's just try and help them and support them to sustain this dying art form. I hope you liked my video. Thank you very much for your time for watching it. Thank you.